All right, my sweet friends, let's begin in a comfortable seat. Maybe sit up on a blanket or a block to find a little length in the spine. Thank you so much for coming back and practicing with me and with Benji, who clearly brought a toy to class today. Roll with it. You're going to sit up nice and tall. You can close your eyes or soften your gaze. And we're going to drop right in, allowing the shoulders to relax, reaching the fingertips forward. Cross your right arm over your left, and then just keep that movement going. You're going to wrap your arms around yourself, starting today's practice, but of course, with a hug. So as you quite literally wrap your arms around yourself, close your eyes or soften that gaze, tuck the chin slightly to feel a lengthening in the back of the neck. And in this shape, start to deepen your breath. And if you're open to it, we kind of agreed to come here with an open mind, or at least I think. If you're open to it, consider what it feels like here to feel your own embrace. What is that sensation to try to feel your own embrace? And this journey is really about absorbing your own care for yourself. And acknowledging how powerful that can be. And at the very least, we're sitting up tall. We're in this shape using this kind of bind, this hug, to feel the breath move us. So you can start to breathe a little deeper, maybe inhaling more deeply and exhaling more completely, nice and slow. Now let's take a deep cycle of breath together. So here we go. Big inhale in through the nose. Feel that expansion, the chest lifts. And as you exhale, you can release the embrace. Send the fingertips and the arms out wide. And just open your heart space here. Spread the fingertips. Good. Relax the shoulders, and then we're just going to take it to the other side. So fingertips go forward. This time, left arm crosses over the top. And we find this hug. You can really try to inch your fingertips towards the center of your back. And lift your chest up so we're not collapsed in the spine here, but we're nice and active. And close your eyes again and continue to gently deepen your breath and just feel your own care for yourself here, this symbolic beginning to our day 5 practice. Feeling the rise and the fall of your breath. And then let's inhale once again together. So inhaling in through the nostrils. And slowly exhaling out through the mouth or the nose, your choice, and releasing once again, this time bringing the fingertips all the way to the earth, but palms facing forward. Great. Loop one shoulder, then the other, drawing the shoulder blades together and allowing them to just kind of imagine them melting down towards your hips. So we're creating more spaciousness between the ear and the shoulder. Then keeping the palms forward, nice and slow, we're just going to take a big stretch, reaching fingertips all the way up towards the sky, palms forward. And see if you can really lengthen up and out of the waist, so out of the side body, front body lifted, back body's grounded, the shoulder blades melting down. And say one kind thing to yourself, just a little caring thing like, you know what, you're pretty awesome, or you know what, you're good at math, or you have an open heart, or you're awesome for doing this yoga practice. I'll stop giving examples and just allow you a little time and space to find one thing, one nice thing to say to yourself. And inhale, reach a little higher, reach, 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 as if you were trying to tickle a cloud. It's so dumb, sorry, but wiggle the fingertips. And then exhale, release everything down. Now, if it was challenging to come up with something nice to say to yourself, you're not alone. It's all good. It's just all a part of the practice. All right, let's boogie on forward to all fours. Spread the fingertips wide. Take a second here to just find some soft, easy movement. Maybe taking a cat-cow or bumping the hips a little side to side. Or, new vocabulary item, we can take the rib cage in a few circles here, bending the elbows to drop the rib cage, and then coming up through that cat pose. So just a little variation today. Warming up through the spine, engaging the core muscles, and continuing to honor your heart's song by deepening the breath. And take a couple more moments to even out whatever you're doing, maybe reverse the circle. And then bring it back to neutral, tabletop position. Walk the hands forward. Upper arm bones are going to rotate out. So we're kind of rotating the upper arm bones, and then the forearms kind of hug in. So there's a spiral going on. We curl the toes under and we peel up through the tailbone today, nice and slow, downward facing dog. Now hug your low ribs in here as you bend your knees. Relax through the neck, breathe. Press firmly through your knuckles. Continue to breathe deep as you hug the low ribs in and feel that core connection, abs turn on here. Then you can start to drop the heels a bit more. Maybe take a couple moments to pedal the feet if that feels good. And then we're going to bend the knees, inhale, look forward, and we're all going to take baby steps today. Baby steps, excuse me, to the top of the mat. Really stretching through the fascia of the foot. Maybe crisscrossing the legs if that feels good. Getting a nice little stretch through the calf and the IT band. And then we're going to come to the top of the mat, feet together or hip width apart. So your choice. Nice conscious footing is all that matters here. Let's get the toes pointing forward. Now bend your knees, let it all hang here for a breath in. And a long breath out. Draw the hands to the waistline, shoulder blades together. Lift the kneecaps slightly to kind of hug the muscles of the quads to the bone. And we're going to rise up on an exhale. So let's breathe in together. And exhale, root through the feet, draw the navel to the spine, and let's rise up strong to standing. Stand nice and tall. Try not to fidget too much here. Lift the chest. Draw the elbows back. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Inhale in. Exhale. Bend the knees, send the fingertips forward, hug those low ribs in here, chair pose. Stay here, inhale, look forward, exhale, send the fingertips back, airplane arms. Sink a little lower. Think about hugging muscle to bone here to find that support, to root down through the floor and hug the low ribs in, drawing energy up from the earth. Inhale, reach the fingertips forward. Exhale, airplane arms. Reinforce that core connection. Inhale, reach forward, maybe sink a little lower. This is the last one. Exhale, navel draws up and in, fingertips back. Sweet, then release it all. Uttanasana, forward fold. Nice. Shake the head a little yes, and a little no. Great. Bend your knees, walk the fingertips over to the left. Feel nice opening through the left side waist. And then over to the right, knees stay bent. Feel a nice stretch in the left side waist. Lovely, and then come all the way back to center. We're gonna plant the palms, step one foot back and then the other for plank pose. Feel free to lower the knees here to start. We're gonna focus on hugging those low ribs in again to engage the muscles of the core. So you can be with the knees lifted or lowered. We're gonna hug those low ribs in, dome through the upper back body. Try to create a straight line from the crown of the head to the tip of the tailbone. Now think about hugging your hip points in and up just a bit to engage the low abs, your transverse abdominis. Feel that core connection here for 3. Breathe deep. 2, press away from the yoga mat. Reach the heels back, and 1. Everyone lower the knees, bend the elbows, keep them hugging into the body as you slowly lower down to the earth. Keep squeezing the legs together here. We're gonna draw the hands back in line with the rib cage, hug the elbows into the side body, press into your pubic bone, and inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Think about keeping a nice extension, again, from the crown to the tail. Good, then from here, we're gonna send the left fingertips back, airplane arms, and right fingertips back, airplane arms. Keep squeezing the legs together, pressing down through the pubic bone. And then if you've been practicing a while, a little grace note is think about even hugging the low ribs in here. It's hard right now. Sweet, and then let's slowly release. Press up to all fours, just all fours. Good, then curl the toes under and peel the hips up, send them high and back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in here. Notice if those low ribs are just splaying forward or if you can hug them in slightly. So when you draw the lower rib cage in, you can feel this drawing in of the low abs, everything kind of cinching in towards the center of the body. Lovely, anchor the left heel. Inhale, lift the right leg up high. Exhale, slowly shift forward. Hug that right knee in towards your chest. Good, kick it back out. 3-legged dog. Exhale, hug the right knee over towards the right elbow. Shift forward. Inhale, press into the palms, reach it back, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Hug it in. Good, inhale, 3-legged dog. This time take it all the way through to your nice low lunge. Pull the right hip crease back, loop the shoulders, find an openness in the chest here. Open up through the throat. Always an option to lower that back knee. Breathe deep, inhale in. Exhale, plant the left palm. Inhale, reach the right fingertips up towards the sky. The hugging here is of the right knee in, so it's gonna wanna splay out. In order to really hug that right knee in, press into the ball joint of the right big toe. Yeah, then wiggle the right fingertips, breathe in, open your heart towards the sky. And then exhale, let's bring it all the way back. Plant the palms, step the right toes back, plank or half plank. Breathe deep here, 3 breaths. Each cycle of breath, you have an opportunity to kind of adapt or play, stay curious about your position, your shape, and the sensation that comes from each adjustment. So trying to find that stability and build that strength from within. All right, lower the knees, squeeze the elbows in, and slowly lower down. Keep squeezing the legs together. Inhale, we lift up, send the fingertips back, a little Shavasana variation, finding extension from the crown to the tail. Tuck the chin slightly, maybe to find that. Draw the shoulder blades together. Inhale in here. Listen carefully. Exhale, option to lift the legs just for a breath. Just an option. And then release everything. Forehead kisses the mat. Press up just to all fours. Inhale in, curl the toes under, and exhale, peeling the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Reset, inhale in deeply. Exhale, completely finding that drawing in of the low abs, that hugging of the rib cage. In, and here we go, right heel anchors down. We press into both palms evenly to start. Then keep pressing into your left palm as you inhale, lift the left leg up high. Good, exhale, shift it forward, hug the left knee in towards the chest, upper body's in plank. Good, send it back with the breath, inhale. Exhale, left knee hugs to left elbow, upper body's in plank, squeeze and lift. Good, inhale, send it back, drop through the right heel. Last one, cross it over, here we go, left knee to right elbow, squeeze and lift. Good, inhale, send it back. On your exhale, nice and slow and with control, step that left foot up. If the foot never makes it to the top, you can just enjoy your own care of bringing it up with an extra hand. All right, nice low lunge, back knees lifted unless you intentionally choose to lower it. Pull the left hip crease back, open up through the chest. Breathe in, breathe